right. I think we are live. Great. Good morning, everyone. Let's play some video games. Today, I am going to stream Zero Divide for the Sega Saturn. I meant to stream this on Friday, but I had to go to work early, so to make up for it, I'll be playing it for you all and chatting with you in the chat on this day. Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. This is a very important holiday for the United States, meant to recognize the progress made and the progress still yet to come to make this country equal for everyone who lives here, especially Black Americans and other racial minorities. If you are one of my many friends who lives outside the U.S. and are unfamiliar with Mr. Martin Luther King Jr., Dr. King, I would highly recommend reading up on his life and what he's done. Most people have today off. It took some time for this to become a federally recognized holiday. I do not have the day off. That's because mainly my job is like that. That's just how my job is. I normally work on holidays, unless it's on a weekend. I'm going to pull up the stream on my phone. And again, YouTube makes it very difficult for me to find my own channel on the app here. It's quite silly. Let's go ahead and turn on the Saturn here. Let me know if the volumes are all messed up. I think they should all be adjusted accordingly. Oh, hang on, my controller. I gotta reset, hang on. Using a wireless controller, and I forgot to connect it prior to turning on the Saturn, so hang on. Before we get to Zero Divide, this is the new pseudo Saturn Kai firmware. Wrote an article about it on Shiro, if y'all would like to read about it there. And one of the new features, which I'll show you guys here, I need to get it to actually auto boot, but in the meantime, we'll just manually load it. They made a pseudo Saturn Kai Satiator menu, which is pretty dope. And it allows you to use cheats. So if you wanted to put in an action replay cheat in any of these games and boot it on your Satiator, it works. They put in a bunch of custom cheats too, including action replay cheats for Death Crimson. So if you want to actually play through Death Crimson, you know. Anyway, and that's Zero Divide booting off of the new pseudo Saturn Satiator menu. I believe this menu is asking me to, if I want to continue, regardless of my lack of save data. You know what? I'm going to go, yeah. I think we got to clear up some save space. Let's go do that real quick. Should have done this before the stream, but you know, here we are. That's fine. Save data. Save copier. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. It's right there, right in front of me. Nifty little tool for any ODE users out there. Let's see. We can get rid of this. We can. Yeah, I got that backed up somewhere. Don't need Fighting Viper data. Let's see. Should probably keep all of these. Don't need the sexy Parodius data. Let's see, and I don't need the Virtua Cop. That's not my actual Virtua Cop save file. All right, I think we're good. I think there's enough space now. While I'm here, I want to back these up real quick before I forget. And you know what, we'll back this up and then delete the croc save. The rest of these I'm kind of in the middle of playing, sort of. So we'll just keep them. Okay. All right, let's try this again. Let's play some Zero Divide. Zero Divide is a 3D fighting game. I forgot who made it. Well, we'll find out here in just a second. But it is a mech 3D fighting game with Virtua Fighter-esque controls. This game has got some serious style and extremely creamy 3D graphics. I think it's very underrated. I haven't played a whole lot of it. I'm very inexperienced. You're not going to see me do a lot of winning. Zoom. They're presenting to us a 3D polygonal fighting game. Welcome. This is made in Japan. I don't think they knew what they were doing here. We don't have much time. Will you go on and crack me, please? Yeah, let's let's do that. Oh, the music is amazing too. I don't know if I'd mentioned that. So okay, looks like they got us a story mode. We'll start with one player. We'll just do a regular old one-player match. BG Raleigh, thank you for joining. Lidley, good to see you. This objectively one of the most impressive fighting games on Saturn. It is, and BJ is saying that you got to give this one a go. Yeah, you both. BJ definitely needs to give this a go for sure. All right, we got a hella menu. I'm not familiar with any particular fighter's combos yet, but as far as I can tell, based on just playing it blind, the controls are very similar to Virtua Fighter. This guy's he appears to have a sword. Let's try him out. Check out this creamy 3D graphics on the fight selection menu here. So we can select any of the first of 3 fights. Yeah, the removable armor and all the 3D graphics going for it. You guys are about to see.
Get set. Ready? Go.
Alright, I don't know this guy's moves at all. Off to a great start. Oh, missed the stomp there. Let's see if I can. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're getting somewhere. What? He has a gun. All I got are these little green sticks, and he has a flippin' gun. Yeah, of course I got knocked out.
Get set. Ready? Go.
Yeah, okay. Nice. I like the noise music voice acting here.
Ready? Go.
So I tried to speed through the continue screen so I could pick another character, but pressing A actually acted as pressing start. So I have to continue on as a green stick robot man. There we go. Okay.
Get set. Ready? Go.
Ah. They get up quick.
Knockout. Get set. Ready? Go.
You know, it's probably good that they get up quick, because I feel like that's kind of a broken mechanic in Virtua Fighter. The amount of time that it takes you to get up from being knocked down gives your opponent very ample time to do the stomp move in Virtua Fighter. Not so much in Zero Divide. That's probably a good thing for game balance, come to think of it. Jeez, both our robots here are, practically in the nude now.
Knockout.
Alright, nice. We're progressing. Like the death animation. Glack, good to see you. Did I see Tomb Raider for the 32X? Yes, I did see it. Have not played it or anything, but yeah, that's extremely impressive. Right up there with 32X for the Game Boy Advance. They since Open Lara came out, or Open Lara, rather, they been doing a lot of impressive stuff with Tomb Raider. Do I like this or Fighting Vipers better?
Get set.
Oh my god.
Ready? Go.
Well, by the looks of this opponent I'm fighting, definitely Zero Divide is the superior game. I do really, really love Fighting Vipers, though. Axel's my main guy in that game. I try to mess with, the other characters and, the Panda Bear and whatnot, but I think Panda Bear might just be in might be a Fighters Megamix exclusive now that I think about it. Oh, timeout, nice. I won the timeout, that's great.
Ready?
That was a very close match right there. Okay, this guy seems to have the upper hand here. He's on a roll, or it. Does Tao have a gender identity? I really don't know.
Ready? Go.
Anything's possible in the world of Zero Divide. Oh jeez. Okay, I'm getting my metallic ass stomped right now. Come on. Okay, here we go. I didn't know this robot could get naked, but here we are. So I believe you take more damage if you lose your armor. That's, probably an obvious video game mechanic here. Just grooming its nose. I love this game.
Get set.
Okay, the start button does not continue. It's just the A button. Okay. It's a little odd. That's goofy. That said, BJ, I think Fighting Vipers is probably easier to... Wait a minute. Could I... What? Well, what just happened there?
Ready? Go.
What I was trying to say was Fighting Vipers is probably easier to get used to. It's probably easier to play for a first time. Or Zero Divide's difficult. Remnant, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the Zero Divide stream. Oh my god. Okay, so that ring out mechanic there. Tao was clinging to dear life when I almost
Get set. Ready?
rang it out.
Go.
And then it got back up. So I don't know if I'm supposed to do like a very specific move to, hit its hands, its robo hands, so that it can't get up. I'm guessing there must have been something kind of, finish ringing it out mechanic there. And then I jumped out foolishly and died.
Get set. Ready? Go.
Like that after getting knocked out, its little legs kind of flail around there. That's funny. Yeah, this game's very good. I don't know if the fighting mechanics are very good or well designed. I just don't know. Let's see if I can time it out.
Time over.
Nice. It is definitely one of the games of all time. You were right about that. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, like a quick time event? Yeah, that'd be cool if there was a quick time event for the hanging off the edge. Objective Binary, hello, welcome to the stream. We're playing Zero Divide. Very, very under-respected Saturn game. I got a couple of PlayStation 1 versions, I think.
Get set. Ready, go.
There's at least one other Zero Divide game on PlayStation, and I think it's, like, different. This one's called Zero Divide: The Final Conflict. I believe it is the last in the series, and they released it on the glorious 5th gen powerhouse, Sega Saturn. Everybody's favorite console. Ah, okay, yeah. I don't like that stomp.
Time over. Get
Got
set.
timed out.
Ready, go.
Oh! Oh no! Oh no!
Time
Oh
over.
no! Dang. That was well fought. Yeah. Yeah, whatever she said.
Ready, go.
I like the music here. Music in this stage is very, very good.
New record.
The real question we should be asking,
Get set. Ready, go.
which game's better, Zero Divide or Virtual On? The mechanics of Virtual On are perhaps more unique. But I don't think the fighting game mechanics in Zero Divide are particularly bad. I think this is pretty well thought out too, at least from what I can tell. This is, you know, a guy who doesn't know any of the combos or any of the, you know, core mechanics of the video game, and keeps losing to computer opponents in default settings.
Ready,
But man, am I having a great time. I do love this video game. Oh, geez. We're about to get age restricted.
knockout.
Where's Zone when you need him? Yes, sure. Maybe no, actually. I don't know.
Get set. Ready, go.
Oh, God. Okay. I may, after this round, try playing as another character.
Knockout.
For, to anyone who's familiar with Zero Divide and Virtua Fighter,
Ready, go.
I usually main Sarah in Virtua Fighter, so if there's any Zero Divide character that translates well from someone who enjoys playing Sarah in Virtua Fighter, please let me know, and I will pick that character. Otherwise, I'll probably go to that guy with all the legs, Tao, I think. See if I can do a grab move. There's a grab move. Okay, all right.
Knockout.
Nice. Cosmic Carnage enters the room to join the battle. Yes, that is an all-time. Pixel is decently similar with the speed and movement. Yeah, it kind of seems like Pixel might be the way for me to go here. Oh, and thank you for the kind words, BJ. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm editing. Damn it! I did not mean to
Ready,
hit
go.
continue there. Okay. My immediate impulse is to hit buttons to speed up the continue countdown whenever I want to leave a game. But yes, I've said this a few times before, but I spent the last 6 months doing a job hunt / job change / moving me and my wife and dog across the country to a new state, and that was a very arduous process all the way through. We're all settled in now, which is great, and now I've got a lot of time built into my schedule for Panda videos, so since like the beginning of, well, since like a week or so ago, I've been able to edit at least 2 minutes of the Sega Rally video every evening, oftentimes more than that. The goal is to do at least 2 minutes every day. That's kind of my schedule for that. And thank you, Objective Binary. Appreciate it. I think she said, "You think you can win," and to which my response is no. I don't think I will continue to try to win here. God, I love the voice acting. Yeah. Anyway, I'm editing 2 minutes of video every day, so a Sega Rally video is going to be about 3 hours long. I'm pretty far along into the edit, and script is basically done, and I hope to release it relatively soon. I am, like, progressing the video timeline every day with the edit. Do I want to play as Pixel or Tau? I really don't know. Offensive program is waiting. Hello, Joseph. Welcome to the chat. And yes, after an unintentional hiatus, I'm basically back. As the Twitter kids say, we are so back. Yeah, rally video gonna be 3 hours. I've also been doing research and writing for High Velocity and the Double Switch video.
Ready, go!
Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm getting stomped. Okay, alright, here, oh. I made the mistake of trying to do Sarah's combos, and she does play similarly to Sarah. The speed and moves are similar, but certainly not identical.
Ready, go!
Okay, that was nice. I like that. Ah. Like her little pinwheel she does after the stomp, she just does that. That's not like another move. Just her stomp includes a pinwheel flip. Nice, okay, yeah. Yeah, she's good. Not quite Toshinden, not quite Virtua Fighter, yeah. That's a pretty good... Oh god, that's a pretty good, good comparison. I assume will be featured in the video. Friends used to call me Sega Raleigh back in the day, pronounced the same as Rally here in Australia. Nice. Oh, yeah, it's okay. I assumed it was Raleigh as in the major city in the United States, North Carolina. There's a Raleigh, North Carolina. I don't know if you've been, but it's named after you, dude. I haven't been either. I live pretty close, though. I got a good buddy from high school. He and his wife recently moved there, so I do need to actually legitimately visit Raleigh here pretty soon. Say hello to my homie Dylan. Oh my goodness. I think I do need to just play as Tau. I really want to play as Tau. Hello from the UK.
Ready, go!
Hello UK. Good to have you here. Always surprised by the very large amount of European viewers that this channel has. It's great to see. Plus, I'm sure the timing of this live stream is more favorable to Europe. Oh, there we go. Okay, alright.
Get set.
Yeah, I am vibing with Pixel a little more than the guy with the green swords, little green sticks. Do I know any of her, like, combos or anything like that? Not really. I really don't. I do know I really want to try playing as Tao though. If this doesn't work out with Pixel, I'm gonna switch. Yeah, Europe is UK and Europe are quite a good Sega fan base out that way.
Ready? Go!
As I've said before, Portugal in particular, the Sega Saturn basically won in Portugal for the first few years. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Okay, no, it just got back. It just got back on. Try to see if there was like a... Okay, no, stop. Die. What's the mechanic? What's the mechanic there? Okay. How am I supposed to continue the ring out? Is that a Tao exclusive feature? Is Tao unable to be wrung out? I'm sure if I like used a move that launched him far enough, he'd probably take the hit and die. There we go. Oh, okay. You have to do the jumping stomp thing. And then it by default stomps on its little robo hands. But it didn't fall off. It didn't fall off. Like, I did that a couple of times. I know one of them landed. The first one for sure landed. And yeah, Tao did not fall off. Nice, okay. That's great. Spain does have a good Saturn market, that's right. Tack Angel, great to see you. Yes, it is, and the award I won was the Tack Award. I got myself a tacky. Thank you, by the way. What are my thoughts on recent Sega games that were announced the last few months? Yeah, you're talking about like the Jet Grind Radio,
Ready? Go!
Crazy Taxi reboot. My thoughts are cautious optimism. I'm excited. I really want Sega to do well, of course. I really, really want those games to be good. Okay, I'm not doing so good in this mirror match. But I recognize that the track record for a lot of recent Sega reboots is not outstanding.
Knockout. Get set. Ready?
So, you know, I think if they play their cards correctly, they get the right people, which so far I think it kind of looks like they might be. Then I think this can go really well. I think that Jet Grind Radio especially has very big rollerblades to fill because of Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. And I say this as an endearing statement to the developers of Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. By the way, if you guys have not played Bomb Rush Cyberpunk and you have the ability to play it, you really should go get it. You need to go buy it and play it immediately.
Get set.
It is very,
Ready?
very good.
Go.
A very true successor to the gameplay of Jet Set Radio Future and Jet Grind Radio before it. It feels like a real deal sequel. Like it's the third game we should have gotten all this time along, just without any of the original characters in it.
Knockout. Get set.
Jet Grind Radio,
Go.
as in the latest announcement from Sega, Jet Grind Radio, Jet Set Radio, region dependent. I don't know if it's going to be better than Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I think it could be better. I think that's, you know, if anyone can make a really good Jet Grind Radio sequel, it's, you know, the people that made it, you know, back in the day. And if they got those people, or if they got people dedicated enough to, you know, do the job well, then, you know, they can probably do it.
Time over. Get set. Ready? Go.
But I think there's a pretty good chance that this new Jet Set Radio comes out and it's not better than Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. You know, that's kind of what I'm worried about. Oh, here we go. Yeah, baby. Got him. Nice. Fart Daily, great to see you. AKA The Skay, great to have you in chat. Good to see you both. How many Sega classics were outsourced back in the day? Not just now, it just wasn't known as being outsourced back then. I mean, there were a bunch. It's just, they were outsourced to capable studios, to people who, you know, people who could make a good video game. All right, we were in the second ring. Do we fight cancer? Cygnus? Or Neuraid? Let's fight cancer. Let's go beat cancer. Got a physical copy of Bomb Rush? Good.
Get set. Ready, go.
Okay, she's got a lot of similar moves to Sarah, like she's got that knee and everything, and it's just the combos you have to input to do them are all so different. So my brain keeps doing Virtua Fighter inputs, and some of the Zero Divide inputs that I'm now learning kind of in tandem, and it's not working.
Ready?
Yeah, the selection menu, the fight selection menu in this game is wicked good. It's really cool looking. Yeah, Fart, you're just joining the stream here. The controls are Virtua Fighter. I almost wonder if any XBF devs made this game. A is block, B is punch, C is kick, and as far as I can tell, there are no other inputs to be had past that. Ed Annunziata, the Echo to the Dolphin guy, is kind of wild. Does he have any good interviews? Ed is, full disclosure, I have attempted to reach out to him before, and we can never seem to get like anything set up, I guess, is the problem. He does interviews. He likes talking with people about his body of work, and he likes preserving that history. It's just I don't know if he's very good at it. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. He's always been nice to me and to all the people who I've worked with who've tried to set stuff up with him. He's a good dude. I have been unsuccessful in getting something set up with him, and that's not necessarily been caused by a lack of willingness to do an interview. I also don't think, if I recall correctly, I don't get to an Ed game in the Saturn series for quite some time. Did he do Mr. Bones, or am I misremembering that? Got him. Nice. Bloody roar, or bloody roar for people who can't hold knives the right way around. Great to have you in the chat, Flesh Cloud. What an interesting username. Yeah, the music in this game does indeed slap. It is very good. It is quite good.
Get set. Ready, go.
There's a PlayStation version of Zero Divide with an equally incredible soundtrack. Oh geez, this little robo dinosaur ain't worth shit. Okay, I spoke too soon. He's worth a mild amount of poop.
Ready?
He did Mr. Bones, right? And 3 Dirty Dwarves for sure. The real interview that I need to get for Mr. Bones is with voice actor Fitz Houston. Minister Fitz Houston. That man's something else. He's got a lot of talents. You guys don't already know about it. Fitz Houston, Minister Fitz, the voice actor for Mr. Bones, did a whole bunch of other acting too back in like the 90s and early 2000s, and I think he might still be somewhat active. But he's very, very active on YouTube. You go look up Fitz Houston. I think he's got 3 YouTube channels, and there's a couple of them that he uploaded like a ton of videos to. Various trumpet performances, jazz performances that he's done. He's a very religious person, so there's a lot of like that type of content. Most of it is like his acting reels, his TV appearances from back in the day, and his physical fitness videos.
Get set. Ready?
He
Go.
he has some kendo videos where he's like in like his home study, wearing some sweats, doing like kendo moves with the sword and everything. It's he was named, he was awarded America's Sexiest Husband, the winner of that honor back in some point in the 90s. I forget which national talk show that happened on.
Get set.
Something about Mr. Bones being religious is funny to you? Yeah. Yeah, you know, if that's your bag, you know, that's your bag. If it's not, then maybe steer clear from those videos by Mr. Fitz. He's not like, you know, aggressive about it or anything. It's just... He's Minister Fitz, you know. And it's Mr. Bones. Like, the funniest part about this for us is that this man who's doing all this stuff, sexiest husband in America, accomplished jazz musician and actor, is the unironically... Oh, here we go. He's unironically the voice actor for Mr. Bones. I don't know, okay. I don't know how that works. I feel like there's gotta be a way to get them to stop clinging for dear life. I should ask him only about his kendo hobby. The TikTok woman voice? Are you talking about, Oh, got it. Like the whoever is saying, winner, yeah. Yeah, so you can hold on to the edge. I don't know how the extent of the holding on to the edge mechanics.
Set. Ready?
You can also ring out, but I have unsuccessfully accomplished ring outs. That sentence made no sense. I have not been able to ring out any of my opponents. There, that makes more sense. Wow, nice! I like the tail slap, that's good. I have accidentally jumped off the stage myself. Hang on, 1 second.
Ready? Go.
1 second. I wanted to turn off the heat. It's too hot in here and the heat is too loud. But yeah, so I've gotten multiple opponents to hang on to the edge of the cliff, and I figured out you can stomp on their hands. I've tried like kicking their hands, like doing like holding down right and pressing kick and things like that, and that doesn't seem to do anything. I wonder if pressing down and kick might do like a faster like stomp without jumping when your opponent's in that state. It sounded like a window blew up and a storm was raging. Yeah, that's why I turned off the fan. But yeah, we got a really nice apartment. It looks great in here. It's a old building that was very heavily renovated, and it has a lot of its historic flavor still in it. Like all the windows are still historic. There's a bunch of like elements on the ceiling and some of the architecture in and outside the building that they kept, and it looks wicked cool in here. The only issue that we have with this apartment is the AC heat system, while effective and good, keeps us warm when we want it to. It's very loud. Yeah, thank you. For those who don't know, we had issues with movers. We hired movers to move our stuff from North Dakota to Virginia, and did not find out till after hiring them that they are less than reputable. And it took us 1 month to get all of our stuff after many phone calls and hassle, much hassle. We finally got our stuff. It's all in good shape. All my video games got here and all that, and all our furniture got here. All of my wife's things got here, and I think there was only one thing that broke, and it wasn't a very important thing. Yeah, don't hire interstate movers if you're moving across the country. That'd be my recommendation to you. Unless you have a lot of money and can afford very reputable movers, just don't do it. Get a U-Haul, and at most pay someone to move the things from your home to the U-Haul, and from the U-Haul to the home when you get to your destination. Don't pay other people to move your stuff. It's just not worth it. Local movers are fine, from what I found in my research after getting into this debacle. If you're moving like within the state or a very short distance, there are local moving companies that are probably reputable in your area that you can use to get your stuff from, across town without much hassle or cost. Just make sure it's like locally owned and reputable. Set fire to all your stuff, start a new life with a new wife. No. I'm keeping my wife. I love my wife. Oh yeah, she is a gem of a person. I'm not setting her on fire. The stuff I can set on fire.
Get set. Ready? Go.
IO seems to be very similar to Pixel. I wonder if this is the pie to Pixel's Sarah. Ouch. I don't know. She's got that pinwheel kick. IO might be more Sarah than Pixel.
Get set. Ready? Go.
I like the arenas. Some of them have like walls on all sides. Some of them have a few walls. It's like you can ring out, but it's not like an equally shaped ring. It's kind of like Soul Calibur stages, I guess, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay, yeah, alright. Didn't ring her out, but, that's nice.
Go.
She lets you play Sega games, she's a keeper. Yes, yeah, she has no rivalry against Sega. She's more of a modern-day Xbox girl than anything. She enjoys some old games, but she's mostly I'm the dinosaur gamer of the household, basically. She's been big into Baldur's Gate 3 lately. Wow, okay. Damn. Girl got some sass on her.
Ready? Go.
But yeah, she's been enjoying Baldur's Gate 3. Says it's very good. I have not played it myself, but... She says Starfield is not good. Miss PandaMorningum does not recommend Starfield.
Knockout. Get set. Ready? Go.
Yeah, no. No. Oh no. Oh jeez. Ouch. I want to do a grab move. Oh, okay. I'm gonna grab you. That did nothing. That turned her around.
Knockout.
I'm sure paired with the right combos, that would have been good. Saturn version or the PlayStation version? I don't know. Welcome to the chat, by the way, Joseph.
Get set.
I've only played the Saturn version so far. I know the soundtrack on any Zero Divide game is fantastic. The PlayStation version, unfortunately, might have a better soundtrack. Did her feet just make lightsaber? Oh yes, I finally wrung someone out. Great. I think her feet made lightsaber sounds.
Go.
Seems like a solid game to pick up. Yeah, I don't know what the prices are like for it. I don't pay for my old video games anymore.
Knockout.
I just can't.
Get set. Ready?
Definitely good for a fun afternoon or morning or evening, whatever time of day you want to play Zero Divide. There's no wrong time of day to play Zero Divide. This will make you happy no matter where the sun is, no matter where the Earth is facing or its proximity to the sun. Wow, okay. Dang, that was something. I like her standing in the void there.
Get set. Ready, go.
Needed a sip of coffee. If you want more natural looking backgrounds, go for the PlayStation version. If you want the trippy visuals, go for the Saturn. You know, I do prefer trippy visuals, so I think I'm playing the right one. That's great.
Knockout.
Might have to source some of the VDP2 layers here
Get
for
set.
trippy editing
Go.
in future videos. Anytime you play an arcade mode in a fighting game, especially if it's your first time playing it, there's always an opponent in the late game that, oh no, I'm on the other end here. There we go, nice, that was a cool get up. There's always an opponent that you can manage to win a single round against, but then lose the other two, and that goes on and on and on for, you know, a while.
Over.
This is that opponent in Zero Divide.
Get set. Ready.
Yeah, it does appear to affect health. Armor breaking does appear to impact the amount of damage you take. And I think it depends on like where on your robo body you're being hit. In fighting Vipers, if I remember this correctly, there's only like 1 or 2 sections of your like body where armor can break off. Or at least like, you know, only 1 or 2 sections that matter.
Knockout.
It seems to chip off little by little in Zero Divide. Like, more parts of your character's body can have armor broken off of it.
Knockout.
Yeah.
Get set. Ready, go.
There's that lightsaber sound effect with that pinwheel kick. Yeah, that was a miss.
Knockout.
Yeah. Yeah, if you like fighting Vipers, you have no reason to not play Zero Divide.
Get set. Ready, go.
I think anyone who really likes fighting Vipers absolutely must play Zero Divide. Anyone who likes Virtua Fighter should try it out, and anyone who owns a Sega Saturn at all and has access to an ODE or wants to buy a new game should try out this game.
Ready,
This is very underappreciated. The graphics are really good. The mechanics of it are very fun. It's perhaps more difficult to get used to than Virtua Fighter and Fighting Vipers, but man, I can imagine this being a fun 2-player game with some friends. You have some pals over. Have a good laugh at the weird, funky dialogue. Oh, finally. Excellent. Alright, I think there's a final fight here. Yeah, okay, here we go. That might be 2 fights. Because there's that gray ball, and then there's that red and blue gaseous planet. Might be something up there. This seems way more fluid than Virtua Fighter. It's not. speaking from the person who's holding the controller, I can tell you that it's ever so slightly less fluid.
Go.
The inputs in Virtua Fighter are perhaps more intuitive than the inputs in Zero Divide. I should, next time I stream this, read a guide,
Record.
read a combo guide, and lab out some of the
Ready? Go.
strategies that this game's trying to get you to do, instead of using the 3 or 4 combos that I learned just through blind gameplay. Hang on a second. Alright, I'm back. Had to feed the dog. Ooh, a cutscene. Okay. That's a lot of hiragana and kanji that I cannot read in such a short amount of time. Oh, some katakana too. Kurogu, something? Yeah. Motomo. Some kanji that I forgot because it's been a while. And more kanji that I forgot because it's been too much time since I studied up on this stuff. So yeah, I don't know what they're saying. I'm assuming that red and blue guy is talking smack and, trying to convince the player character, the gamer, that they done goofed and they are screwed. They will probably meet their fate. X-Tall, okay, yeah. Something about X-Tall.
Get set. Ready? Go.
I like that this guy's logo is a duck. That's nice. Oh, this guy is a... Okay, hang on. I think we can just cheese the AI when they get up.
Go.
Alright, yeah, this is fine. Uh-oh. That might ring me out.
Knockout.
Oh, okay, nice. We got him. Yeah, you can kind of cheese the AI with that that double kick there. How would I rank each of the 3D fighters on the Saturn? I haven't played all of them. I'd say that Fighter's Megamix is really good, but it's not nearly as well balanced as Virtua Fighter 2 and Fighting Vipers. Oh, hey, another boss fight. Okay. I wonder if we can cheese the AI here too. Love that 3D model. Look at that. That's just great.
Ready? Go.
I like Fighter's Megamix more than VF2 and Vipers because it's just more fun. But it's not as well balanced. So as a competitive fighting game, it kind of falters there. The Saturn should have gotten Sonic the Fighters. That's the Saturn fighting game that it never got.
Get set.
Megamix being balanced would defeat the point. Yeah, you're probably right. And I'm not saying that as like that means it's bad or anything. It just depends on how you'd rank fighting games. Are you ranking them based on competitive viability or on how much fun they are? How do I go about choosing a Saturn game for my streams? Just what I'm feeling like. I chose Zero Divide because my homie Pimpo sent me the soundtrack and gushed about how good it is. And it is very good. And I'm like, I wonder what the game is like. What's the game like? And turns out it's very, very good. Alright, yeah, looks like he is accepting defeat after talking smack. I have humbled the big bad guy. I humbled the big bad guy by cheesing the AI through the same cycle of attacks after it got up from being knocked down. We go into Evo. We go into Evo with this. You got cheesed, homie. You pick games through random selection? Nice, yeah. Sophie Rose, didn't see your message there. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, the visuals are very bizarre. Very trippy, it's very colorful. The graphics are really good for Saturn. It's quite good. Oh, hell yeah, listen to that music. Nice. Thank you, Akira Sato. You too, Tetsuya Tagawa. Yeah, thank you both, and everybody else for making such an underrated Sega Saturn game. It's very good. TAC, I have not really played much to Shinden, outside of, you know, occasional two-player matches at the arcade and stuff, but it does seem to get a lot of undue hate. Have I heard the rumors that Sega apparently developing the next Wipeout game for Sony? I have not heard about that. Big if true. Especially funny since Wipeout is part of what put the PlayStation above Saturn at least in the United States and probably Europe, and to some degree. Wipeout was just better on PlayStation, had more games, came out sooner, and still really good on Saturn, but yeah, that seemed to have been a big sticking point for that rivalry. So now if Sega's turning around making Wipeout for PlayStation, you know, 2.5 decades later, that's kind of funny. It does need the 90s club music. Yeah, it needs the... if Wipeout doesn't have old school rave music, if I don't hear any rave pianos in the new Wipeout game, they have failed. Yeah, F-Zero GX is very good, and that was a Sega joint, so if they put that same foot forward with Wipeout, it would be phenomenal. GX is probably the best F-Zero game. We have divided all the zeros. The end. Nice. Welcome, crackers. Thank you for accessing. The best F-Zero is Mario Kart. I mean, you know. Dave Tona, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry you missed Zero Divide. I usually go from like 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Eastern, and I'm guessing you must be getting in right around Eastern, or right around 8 a.m. Eastern, or whatever time zone you're in. We'll play another round here. Maybe I got like a small handful of minutes here. Yeah, I could probably go for like literally a single-digit amount of more minutes. We're gonna play as Tal though. I want to try him out. Overnight duder heading back to bed in a little bit. Right on. The overnight shifts are tough. Those are. Oh, hang on a second. I don't want to.
Ready?
I don't want my first Tau fight to be a mirror match. Come on. Look at this. This is great. Yeah. I want to figure out how to do that nose whip. What's the input for that? It's not a half circle. Doesn't seem like a half circle.
Get set. Ready? Go!
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, this isn't going very well. Oh. Got him. Alright, great.
Ready? Go!
Ouch. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble now. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay. What fighting game makes you play as a robotic scorpion? Zero Divide: The Final Conflict. Thanks for asking. That is what game makes you do that. Alright, I think I'd better call it quits here. Thank you all for joining. Before I leave, I just want to say I've been watching a few YouTube videos kind of in tandem. They're all very long and are very good, but you know, I'm kind of taking breaks and going back and forth between them. The one I'm watching that's real good is this guy called Nick at Day, I think, who made a 6-hour-long video about Metroid Prime speedruns, a sort of history of Metroid Prime speedrunning. That's been very good to watch. I'm like a couple hours into that one. It's been very, very informative and entertaining. And as someone who really likes Metroid Prime but never really explored its speedrunning scene, it's been a very good viewing. I've been watching the Sonic the Fighters documentary from Wustoons. He put that out a few weeks ago. And he did a very good job with it. He interviewed a lot of the competitive players in the scene, and is doing a very good job of telling the story of the unique competitive scene of this obscure fighting game. And the other one I'm watching is that documentary that just came out about Boogie 21988. That's I never watched Boogie. I have always been aware of him because he's one of the OG YouTubers, and I, generally thought of him as a well-respected dude for the most part, up until recent years, of course. Wow, that I think that anyone interested in YouTube history should watch the Boogie documentary, but make sure that you have something cheerful and positive to watch immediately after. That is I don't want to talk about it any further. But the documentary is very well done. What's crazy is that the guy that made it, it's his first full-length documentary that he's posted to his YouTube channel, and like the documentarian does a rare on-camera appearance in the middle of this hour-long feature to break in and just lament the fact that his first ever documentary on this channel, the way he's introducing himself to the world, is through an extremely depressing glance into a person's very upsetting life. Yeah. The darn Irish guy is worth watching, debunks everything Boogie says in the documentary. Okay, interesting. Mr. Snowflake has a history? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that's a rabbit hole that I might, not go down. I think I'm gonna avoid that rabbit hole for now. It seems adjacent to the Sonichu rabbit hole that I also stopped going down very quickly after hearing about that. Yeah, there are some things on the internet that are best left alone. So anyway, yeah, thank you all for watching the stream, and hope you all have a great Monday, a great Martin Luther King Jr. Day in the United States. Very important holiday for this country, and hope the rest of you guys have a great week. I'll be streaming again on Thursday and Friday, provided my work schedule does not interrupt that. There's a streaming schedule in the description. Thursday mornings are fishing streams where I stream a Darius game, and then Friday mornings are Saturn games. So, and the Sega Rally video, I'm editing it little by little every night. I'm finally back in the groove after settling in from moving across the country, and so that should come out in due time. Also working on that homebrew contest video. The homebrew contest season submission period ends this upcoming weekend, and the judging period goes through late February, which is around when my quick slapdash video about the entries will be posted. A lot of cool submissions this year. If you're interested in the homebrew thread, I would recommend looking at it now for the next few days. The best submissions tend to come through right up against the deadline. People spending as much time as they can working on them and then submitting them last minute. There's been a lot of really good submissions already in the thread, just stuff that people had finished a long time ago that they couldn't submit to last year's competition due to timing. So highly recommend checking out that contest thread. All right, take care, everybody. I'm going to go and have a good rest of your day.